Hi, I'm Peter Carney from cityfoodgrowers.com.au. It's an August afternoon in southeast Queensland in my garden, and today we're going to be talking about looking after fruit and nut trees. And we're standing in front of a beautiful macadamia tree here. Really healthy tree with lots of new leaf coming on. Lots that's finished and in leafing, and heaps of flowers coming onto the tree. A very healthy tree, and it's going to produce a lot of macadamia nuts this year, and the macadamia nut tree is actually native to this part of the world. So it's a comfortable tree in its space here. But when we came to this property 2.5 years ago, the tree was very close to death. It hadn't been cared for at all. It was covered with vines and it was diseased. So there's been a lot of tender loving care on this tree over that time to prune it. And the main thing that we've done in terms of improving the vitality of this tree is to put on a substance called biodynamic tree paste. And that's been put onto the trunk of the tree. So before we look at that tree paste, I just want to show you the flowering of this tree so you can see what's going on with it. So I just come this way. You can see this flower here, this light coloured flower. So that's in a fairly advanced stage as a flower. And then here above my head that's a bit earlier in its cycle. And then here, see these little things here. So they're the first stage of the flowering, and these are all over the tree. I mean, thousands of them are over this tree. So we should have a really big crop of macadamias on this tree this year. We had none last year, and the tree was very sick. And really the only fertility thing that we've done for this tree is to put on biodynamic tree paste onto the trunk. So let's have a look at that tree paste. So see with this trunk of the tree, you can see up here, that's the normal colour of the trunk, and then it's grey here, and that's the paste which has been put on all the way down to the bottom. So that paste is painted on with a brush, or you can do it with your hands. Here's the paste here, and it can be painted on like that, or put on, yeah, as I said, with your hand. And so it's normally put on the tree when it is in its vegetative stage, which is when it's leafing. Better to do it when it's in that stage rather than flowering, because it really relates more to improving the root zone of the plant, improving its capacity to draw up nutrients and moisture and vitality from the soil up into the plant, so that it produces a lot of leaves, and then it's ready to start with all this wonderful flowering. It can also be used when you're pruning the tree, so whenever you make a wound in the tree by pruning off branches, it's good to cover over the wound of the tree. Now this tree paste is something that we make in our biodynamic gardening workshops, our regular workshops, and we've got one coming up in 2 or 3 weeks here in our gardens. And we all make the tree paste together, which is a really good fun to do, and the major ingredients of it are water, sand, clay, cow manure, and some biodynamic preparations. They're the key ingredients, and we teach people how to make it and how to apply it, and it's a really fun exercise. So, and you can make it yourself. You could also buy it from the Biodynamic Association of Australia. So it's not really available openly, but it's something that can be made quite easily, and it has a really potent effect on the vitality of fruit and nut trees. In fact, it can go onto any tree that needs help. You can see the living layer of the tree is very close to the bark, And so once this stuff goes onto the bark, it goes into the tree really, really quickly. And it stimulates the health of the tree, as you can see from this one here. There's a lot more information on many varieties of fruit trees in our website, and as I said, we have a biodynamic gardening workshop coming up in a couple of weeks, and we've got still got some spaces, and we do spend a lot of time on fruit trees as well as on vegetable growing. So hopefully we'll see one of you at that workshop, or have a look at our website and perhaps subscribe to our Organic Gardener subscription. Thank you.